Good evening. Welcome. Another Sunday. My time on Sundays is getting less and less and less. I think I've only got 3 left. 4 at the most, I think. So, well, I was going to say something then. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to say it. So anyway, I did a music hour on Friday night. Had a few in, and we've had quite a few views since. So it was quite good. I quite enjoyed that one, even though I'd listened to it about 8 times. But there you go. Let's have a look and see who we've got in. So, hi, Kelsey Love. Noxie, good evening. Dom, hi. Hope everybody's well. And I'm looking over here because I've got the don't know what you call it. I've got the YouTube on that side because I'm streaming on this side. I know what I'm talking about. You probably don't, but I do. So there you go. So I've had a chat with Levi this afternoon. He did apologise for interrupting watching my view of the football match. Oh, so you've had you've had a barbecue. How nice. I haven't been to, I was going to say I haven't been to a barbecue for ages, but I have. I was at a barbecue a few weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago, I think. So I nearly told a pork pie then. It's not often I tell pork pies, but I nearly did then. So yeah, I had a quick chat with Levi this afternoon, and he's been moved into another part of his accommodation, and he's got a pad of his own now, and he said it's the last one he'll be having until he comes out. So there you go. And I've forgotten how many days. He told me how many days it was. I said, wow, I'm impressed that you know that. But there you go. You're bound to know it, aren't you, when you think about it? I don't think I'm on the right wavelength this weekend. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, he hasn't got long to go. Jacket potatoes, lovely. Oh, black pudding and sausages. Oh, God. I've eaten already, thank God. So I'm not going to feel hungry. But I'm just going to move my chair a little bit because my bum's a bit. I think I might have to get a new chair. I'm wearing this one out. I'm sat at it so much that it's like one of them. I could take it to the Antiques Roadshow, I think. Paul the Hat, good evening. We're all good, apparently. Nobody said that they're not good. 1 or 2 have had have been out and had a bit of a jolly at a barbecue. When I'm saying 1 or 2, I think it's only 1, but there you go. It's been a lovely day. It's clouded over now, though, here at in the heart of Hull. I was trying to think of a poetic term, but I can't. So it's the heart of Hull. It's funny, isn't it, how things pop into your mind. When I started saying, oh, it's the good evening, AMZ. Is that AMZ or AMS? Anyway, it don't make any difference. Yeah, so I've forgotten totally what I was saying, but we got a bit of breaking news, really, because I checked his channel today, And evening, Tom. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope it's nice weather where you are. It's been nice here today, but not as cracking as it was. So yeah, so there's the breaking news. His membership's increased over the past couple of days. Ames. Lovely. Well, that's you see, a thick Yorkshireman can't pick up stuff like that. You'll have to forgive me because I've got a tickle in my throat now. So hopefully, that's not made it any better. But yeah, lots of people are putting messages up on his channel at the moment. When I say lots, it's lots to me, isn't it? I'm used to 4 people. If I get 5 people watching me, I think, whoa, get in. I'm on a roll. But, so I've not been on this YouTubey thing to create thousands of subs. That's not what I am or what I've been doing. It's I always about right from the beginning I said I'll come on, do the hour. If I can talk about something, I'll talk about something. If I've got an update, I'll give an update. And otherwise I'll talk shite. And quite often over the last few months I've talked shite. But there you go. But yeah, so his membership's risen over the past couple of days, and hopefully it'll keep on rising. And if I could figure out how to put that up there now, rolling across the top, and I can't see it on my screen, how to get it off. There you go. There. We'll get rid of that for a moment. And just go back to Friday night. So I downloaded an hour's video from Cheggs members only part, and put it onto my channel on Friday night. So a few people came in, and like I say, it's if I get more than 4, I'm on a bloody roll. I think it's great. So, but lots more people look at it afterwards, and I have managed now to put my channel, or things I do like, like music things. I've managed to add them into Scottchegg's channel at the top of his feed. So anywhere he's mentioned or any, some people put up little video things and mention him or whatever, and I click them and add them to his to one of his playlists. So there you go. I'm a little bit active on his channel, and people will be seeing that they're getting likes and stuff when they comment, and most will know that it's not Scott that's giving them the tick or whatever. And Gilly, good evening. Yeah, so most will know that it's not Cheggs who's giving them who's answering or whatever on the community pages. It's me at the moment, but it's only really to try and get people used to the channel being there again. You know, it's still got over the, and I think it's 18 months. I'm not quite sure now, but over the 18 months, his subscriptions didn't drop a great deal. It dwindled a little, but not by many. And those that dwindled away have started to return. And hopefully that's because I've started to bring his channel back online. And hi, Sharon. There isn't a great deal to update you. All I can tell you is that that he phoned me this afternoon, and he told me he's been moved to a single cell in a different part of the hotel. And the only other thing is he doesn't have a phone in his cell. He has to use the phone in the communal area. And when he phoned this evening, it was fairly noisy. I don't know what, I think they were having a bit of a party by the sound of it. But there you go. Yeah, so that's all I can tell you about his update, because there isn't really an update. All I can update you on is I presume somebody's going to put in the chat I presume somebody's going to put in the chat how many days he's got left. I think it's about 32, but I could be wrong on that. You know, I've always been wrong on dates. 26, there you go, Clary. Clary knows. Good evening, Clary. 26 days, it's nothing, is it? You know? Oh, actually, Sharon's saying it's 25. It's like bingo, isn't it? Hey, we could have a game of bingo here. I'll wait for Kelsey, because Kelsey will know exactly down to the hour and minute. Okay. Well, I wouldn't take what Levi said, because he can't add up. Anyway, I'm just going to put in the chat he told me, and it's not me, I'm doing as I was told. He told me to put in the chat, I don't know what you call it. I'm not into, I don't know if it's calling begging really, but it's not begging. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, he told me to do it, so I'm going to do it. So that's his. Oh, I've come in as genealogy guy. There you go. Oh, well, I can't pin that then, can I? Well, I put the link in, and I'm genealogy guy as well as being CheggsGrandad. I'm known in many places as many names. You know, throughout my life, I've been called all sorts, and I've always answered to every shout and every holler and whatever. So there you go. It's I don't know what do you call it when you do it? Super chats. That's what they call it. However, if anybody did do a super chat, and I'm not saying for these who are live, I think it'll be more for, you can't see the link. Okay, let me try it a different way then. God, that might be because I've done it on my. I don't know. I don't understand all this technology, and I don't know why I don't. I should do, but we'll try that one. There you go. I don't know if you'll see that. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, it's more for people who are going to be viewing over the next 3 weeks. I presume. Well, not presume. That's what it is. I'm going to take this out my ear now because nobody's talking to me, so I don't need the sound, do I? And I don't want to listen to myself because I bloody bore my head off. In fact, I'm so shocked that people sit and listen because I can get a bit boring at times. So Sharon, he was buzzing today telling me he's when you say telling you, I presume you mean about how many days he's got left to do. You know, I'll have to start buying some t-shirts that bloody fit. I think these are my son's t-shirts because they're so bloody small. And it's either that or I'm getting bloody fat. So, well, I'm just trying to figure out whether I've done this thing right. Sharon, yeah. Well, it's like I said a long time ago, you know, Kelsey, there you go, look. Kelsey's done it as well. So, Kelsey, look, can you pin that to the top? I presume you can pin. I don't know how to do it on mine because I'm not logged in on my what does that mean? It don't go blue. I'm not gonna answer to that one really, you know, because my mind went over there and over there, talking to me like that. So there you go. When it goes blue, is that what you mean? It's got a link. Right. Okay. So it's clickable. Okay. And I presume it'll be clickable all the time because, you know, if people come in later on tomorrow, they're going to view this tomorrow or whatever, because people do, it gets viewed lots of times afterwards. Not lots of people sitting and watch, but lots of people look afterwards. So anyway, I'm not going to start saying thanks for this and thanks for that because I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what it's doing, quite honestly. But there you go. So where was I? Well, I said about the trying to think of a poetic term for when I said I'm in Hull. And what made me think of it like that was when I was in Belize. It was Belize when I was there. It was British Honduras when I was there. I don't know what they call it now, but it was Belize in British Honduras. And the radio station, the local radio station, its tagline was, and I can't remember the radio station, but we'll say it's called Radio 1. Radio 1 at the heart of the Caribbean Ocean. And it really wasn't at the heart of the Caribbean Ocean because we were on the bloody coast. We were in Central America, like, so nowhere near being in the Caribbean. We were on the edge of the Caribbean. Good evening, Bibby. I watched your show the other night. And it's a long time since I have, but I can't remember which one it was. I think it'd have been your last one where you went live or come and talk to me. I can't remember what it was called now. And it's the one where you laughed for ages, which made me laugh then. I thought it was really good. So let's get back to getting this text off. You know, once another 3 weeks and I might have this. And once I've got that sorted, I won't have to do anything, will I? Because I won't be doing it anymore on a Sunday night. So my days to do are getting few. So if he's got, I think Kelsey said 32, the 3 7s are 21, 28. So I must have about four more Sundays. And then I'll be whistling a tune and playing the last post and 10 in house, is there? Where's it say that then? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it says 10 in house there. Well, actually, on my looking at my don't know what you call it, but looking at my StreamYard thing, it says 13. So there you go. Yeah, Bob, baby, it's 30 odd days, mate. So, and we're all looking forward to it. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if anybody else is. Yeah, it goes up and down, doesn't it? I don't tend to look at that anyway. But just while we've got, we had double figures, we haven't got double figures now. Don't forget, down below you can either click a like or click a dislike at the bottom. It all helps. I don't know what it helps, but it apparently, according to YouTube, it helps. I don't know if it helps them or helps the channel. But I know everybody else says it, so, you know, don't forget, click a like or a dislike, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Everybody says that, don't they? You know, leave a comment below. So there you go. So we're on, can't wait to meet up to have burger and chips from McDonald's. Yeah. Well, I think I'll give that a miss. I can. I would have to, Bibi, I would have to, let me just think now. I would have to transfer myself over to Levi's PC. And if you point me to where I need to go, and I can get the link, because I've no idea where it'll be. I thought you just put in the, you know, YouTube Scottchegg show or whatever. I think it's called Scottchegg show. Yeah, living like a king. Yeah. McDonald's. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so I can get the link if I have to, I presume. Anyway, I've put the link up for... All right, Bobby, okay. So you mean, I'm not sure what you mean by, if you get the link, it means people on iPhones can use it. Does that mean people on iPhones can't, don't know, can't use the link we've put up? Is that what you said? I don't really know what it means. Anyway, I've done as I was instructed, and whether I've done it wrong, it's I found out how to grab it. You'll have to whack it in a studio though. I Come now to grab it. You'll have to whack it in studio, though. I'm not quite sure what you're telling me, baby. Sorry if I'm being a bit thick, mate. But I'm not quite sure what you're telling me. Yeah, Clary. So, there's a link there somewhere. I know there is. If I knew where to go, I could, I can still, I don't have to close my chat down. I can just transfer myself over onto his channel while I would have to go quiet for a while, I presume, and go across onto his channel. Or not, but we'll see. Are you coming back? So, I don't know if I went quiet or I went missing or whatever I did. I went missing, look. Yeah, sorry about that. I had gone over to have a look to see where this link was that Bibby was trying to explain to me, and I have no idea. Yes, sorry, Ams, and anybody else who might have missed me. There won't be many, but I have the ability to be on two PCs at the same time, but the camera doesn't work on the same two PCs at the same time. So I can still do the live on this channel, but when I go across onto Levi's PC, the camera turns off. Okay, so you'd have known, Ams, if I was, or Ames, was it? Ames. Sorry if I mispronunciation, You'd have known if I'd have fallen asleep because my head had gone like that. I'm a bit like that, a bit like the Simpsons' Grandad. When he was on, he used to sit down and he'd be talking, and all of a sudden he'd just stop and his head would go to his side and he'd be asleep for half an hour. So that's what I'm like. Funnily enough, on Friday, one Friday, it was Saturday afternoon, I had a yearning for egg custard. Yeah, I had a yearning for egg custard, so I thought, I'll just make some egg custards while I was waiting for the football to come in Okay, baby, I'll have a look in a sec, but I'll go missing again. Yeah, so where was it? Yeah, so I wanted to make some custard. So I rolled out the pastry, put them all in the things, made the custard, had the oven on, put them in, come and sat down and fell asleep. So I thought, oh God, fucking Bennett. I woke up and I thought, what's that smell? It was me egg custard. It was a bit dark, but being an ex-army guy, I still ate it. As you do, because I was taught when I was a young man, when I was taught in the army to cook. They always used to, I can remember we used to have a fat chef who used to teach us on a Monday morning, and his favourite saying was, when it's brown, it's cooked. When it's black, it's fucked. So there you go. And I do apologise for swearing, because I'm not one for swearing. I think I'm getting it off Bibby, quite honestly. Watching too much of Bibby's channel, and it's getting me out to swear. And I've got messages coming in and texts coming in and whatever. Okay, I found it. So I'm going to total pip across to Levi's channel, so you can just talk among yourselves. If you're listening to me, of course, just talk among yourselves for a little bit, and I'll be back. Whoosh! I've come back. There you go. So hopefully you've been talking to yourself. Not yourselves. Right. Telling dirty jokes now. What's that all about? So let me see if I can get this link now, because I've had to copy it over on his and then come to my PC and see if it's saved it in my crossover desktop. shared. Come on then, where are you? Because I've just moved it over. Sure I did there. Anyway, I can't bloody find it. Clary, no. How stupid are you? Let me get back again. Desktop. Shared across. Nah. Ah, found it. Okay, I don't recall keeping it there. Okay. Too bloody technical. So let's see if that's come up. I don't know if that's come up in blue, but that's where you told me to go, and that's what I've done. So there you go. Somebody will tell me if it doesn't work, I presume. Knox has got pants on apparently for today. Now, funnily enough, I watched Bibby's latest upload or live or whatever it was. I wasn't on there live, but I was on. I watched it yesterday afternoon, and some of the comments was a little bit. Yeah, some of the comments were a little. Oh, I've gone missing. Oh, I've come back. I can see myself on this one, but on the other one, on my. All right, so it's a long way behind, I presume. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, there was. It's a JCB and a male giraffe. Ah, right. Well, I've heard that one before. So. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. I was on about Bibby's live, and how shocked I was at some of the comments. Well, not shocked as such. Do you know what I mean? I was surprised at some of the comments that were coming out. Right. Okay. So, because I presume people can hear me because so if somebody could put a thumbs up or something just to say they can actually hear me, because if you can't, I might as well just have a kip. But all right, thank you, Kelsey love. I was gonna have a look and see if we're still on. I was going to say bloody lockdown. We're not on lockdown now. I can't get my fucking phone working now. Technology's killing me. Don't know what it's all about. It's gone up again now. Oh right. Oh, it's way behind, isn't it? Yes, I've just had a look in. I've just had a look in the BBC weather app for tomorrow's weather forecast, and it's only going to be 20 degrees in Hull. It's going to be like winter again. I shall have to start putting my bloody thermals on. That'll be a sight. Well, it won't be a sight because no bugger will see you, will there? So anyway, So if I've missed any, I don't know if I have missed anybody who's in, because we're still on double figures, and I'm quite surprised that we're still on double figures, because I don't know. There's normally only like 3 or 4 people sat in 40 minutes after I started. I've just been going up the right. Yeah, baby. It's only only for some. You know, when you get a bit older, the your old bones start to feel the cold a little bit. Yeah, so there you go. So I don't think I've missed anybody, but for everybody in the chat, thank you for coming. I do appreciate it. And are we advertising now? Hoovers. We're on to Hoovers now. Is it an advertisement, or are you one of these TikTok people? I'm a TikTok person who's trying to persuade you to put all your money into stupid things. I'm an 18-year-old TikToker, and the whole of my life I've used this product. You know. Yeah, Nikki, I used to have a mini thing for the stairs. It's the kids. They used to do it. They take it in turns. So we used to have a little list up saying, you sweep the stairs and you wash up. You know, make them do their chores and things like that. I'm lying like a cheap watch. Really, I didn't. Well, I didn't. The Wicked Witch probably did. But I didn't. I love them. Can't bear them, but I love them. Yeah. So, if I presume Bibby's still sat there in the background, can you just tell me what's happened to what's his name now? The man across the pond? Because I think I tried to get onto his channel. I think I did, or it might be me. I might have gone to the wrong place. I don't know, but you'll put me right, I suppose. You'll know. So, do you know, it's awful because I can't remember his bloody name now. I feel a fool. Talk about feeling fools. No, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go on to politics. So there you go. I don't want to lose my rag. A mini Makita. Is that a Jap? I don't know. Kelsey, what am I saving for tomorrow? I presume that that comment was for me, Kelsey. Save that for tomorrow, but there you go. Oh, right, politics, yeah. I'll hold it back and give Bobby two both barrels. Yeah, Noxie, we're not going there. So I don't care what's been going on in the bath. So you call it that, and I call it other things. So there you go. Right, Tom, the best Hoover for the car, yeah, is the local car wash place. They do it all for you. So you don't have to buy a bloody machine. There you go. Yeah, Paul, you're not far, mate. You're not far off on bacons, if I understand what bacons means, because you've got to remember I'm not from the dark side. I've only Aaron. That's it. Right. Yeah, baby, Aaron. So has he fallen out with you then, matey? It's. Oh, no, I'm not going to go there. I'll keep it for tomorrow night. Yeah, Tom. The thing to do is to wait till the wife's gone out, then take the car round to the car wash, get them to Uber it out, bring it back round, and you sit down and say, "Oh, I've cleaned the car out this afternoon." Then you get all the plaudits, don't you? So there you go. So. All right. So he's one of these MAGA people. I call them MAGA loonies. But there you go. Yeah, Tom, you can blame me. I've been blamed for loads of things in my life. I've got broad shoulders and I can take it all. So there you go. Yeah. These people across the pond will surely one day get the heads. They all want to go outside and give the fucking heads a wobble and put it back in gear. So anyway, I'm not going. I said I wouldn't go there, so I'm not going there. So I'm going to hit tomorrow night. I'm going to hit Bobby both barrels with Bobby. Do you believe those across the pond? I can say this now because he ain't bloody watching. I watch his. He don't watch mine. It's never phones, never texts, never sends emails. Anyway, I'm sat here talking away, and I've got it on this side of my screens, and I'm looking at the other side of the screens, and it looks like it's like 20 minutes after. I don't know what's. There's normally only a short delay. Don't know what it is. Anyway, according to this at the bottom, we've got 11 watching now. Yeah, so. Yeah, well, quite honestly, lots of us have opinions, don't we? We don't. We don't like to change, do we? There's not many of us, quite honestly, that can be talked into changing their opinion of something. Yeah, I'm not booking any holidays to anywhere over there. They've had my last shilling, I'm not going to spend another penny. And if I see anything that's got a Yankee flag on it, I do without. I ignore it. And hopefully they'll go bloody broke from not getting my £1.50 every 10 months. Yeah, Dom, it's all right, mate. You don't have to apologise for not chatting, because there is a few in the background who just sit and watch, and it's fine, isn't it? Some of them can't. I'm not going to say that, because that's a bit controversial as well. Have you noticed over the time I've been doing this? Back in the day, right at the beginning, I just used to open the mouth and out came whatever came out. Now, I think before I open the mouth, 90% of the time shit comes out, but quite a few of the times I hold back. And I have done a couple of times this evening. With 24-hour news, there's a fear for everywhere. Yeah, you're right, Paul. I've learned to turn the TV off now, really. And I just put on music on me thing. So I'll get it. What I can tell you now, I used to get up in the morning, make a coffee, do your bits and bobs and whatever you do in the morning. And then I would sit with my coffee and watch the news. And you only need to watch the news for half an hour, because the next half hour is the same as the first half hour. They might just stick in a little extra bit near the end that nobody wants to know fuck all about, because it's a load of shite. So I have done, baby, sorry. Yeah, so now I'll get up in the morning, I'll make my coffee, I'll switch the TV on, I'll watch news for the first half hour, then I turn it off and tell Google to play music. So there we go. I don't hear news all day. Well, I do, because once on the hour, the music channel says, here's the 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock news or whatever. And again, 90% of the time, the shit they come on at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock is the same shit they started at 9 o'clock. It never changes, unless, of course, somebody drops a pissing great big bomb on Gaza or Palestine or places like that, anyway. Hawaii, Alaska. Should have dropped the bomb on Alaska last week, shouldn't they, really? There you go. Yeah, so I think I've sworn about 4 times tonight, and I do apologise, because I have been getting past that swearing stage, and I normally do try to I do try to keep it for Monday nights when Bobby's on, because I know it upsets him when I say a swear word. And I only do it not to upset him, not to goad him. I don't know, to get the juices flowing, because if you get into a thing where you're not thinking too much before you're answering, then you get a better perspective, I think. Don't know if I'm making that up. Yes, I don't watch Sky News. That's one thing I don't watch. But like I've said many a time before, I'm the old school. I watch BBC News. That's it. I don't watch any other news channel. I watch BBC News, and that's it. And like I say, I watch it for half an hour, and then I know everything that's happened yesterday, today, and tomorrow, because half of the time they make up what's going to happen tomorrow. So yeah, there you go. So, like I say, I'm old school. I just watch. I'm going back to when I was a young lad, and there was only one station, BBC, and that was it. But I can honestly say that I don't know how to explain it. Way back, if the BBC said, I don't know, spaghetti was found on trees, well, I'd have believed it. In fact, I did believe it because they told us that the latest spaghetti harvest had gone tits up. And they showed you a report of this reporter across in Pastaland, what they call Italy, at a tree that had all this spaghetti hanging off it. And Mr. Thicko here believed it. But there you go. It wasn't till like the next day when I found out. The next day on the 2nd of April when I found out that they'd told us on the 1st of April and it was a bloody fool's joke. And the fool had believed it. There you go. Yeah, it's anyway. I'm not of that belief now. I'm older. I've got more experience, and I can honestly make my own mind up. And so I take it with a pinch of salt what is said on the news, unless, of course, it agrees with my thoughts on the thing. But I watched the news. I don't know how long ago. It was a while ago. I'd got up early and I watched the BBC, and Charlie was on. I can't remember. It's Charlie State was on, and he said about this ship that had caught fire over, on opposite Withensea or wherever it was somewhere over that way anyway, Hornsey way. And he was giving this report, and he said this boat, blah blah blah, had caught fire and blah blah blah, and it was just off the Humberside coast. It was like red rag to a bull, wasn't it? Humberside? Where the fuck is Humberside? So I I WhatsApped him and said, who did I say it was who was reporting it? Charlie. I said, hey, Charlie, when you said Humberside, you do mean East Yorkshire, don't you? Because there's no fucking place called Humberside. And on his next report, because like they do every hour, they do the same shit, he changed it from Humberside to East Yorkshire coast. So, I love it. No, wow. I've sent 2 WhatsApps. I can't remember what the second one was, but it was another rant I'd had at the BBC breakfast, and it wasn't Charlie this time. It was that other Nagamun Chatty, whatever her name is. Can't stand the bloody woman, but she said something, and I sent in a rant. So there you go. Paul could rant if he has to, and quite honestly, I was quite shocked that it changed, because you see all these things about they keep putting on, it's your BBC. We I I don't know what the words is, but they keep putting it up, don't they? Oh, we are your BBC. We try to do this, that, and the other, and blah blah, and do let us know and stuff like that. And I've always thought, yeah, right. They're just saying that so that they can put the bloody license fee up next year. But it worked, and yeah. Tom, I do apologise because I can't get the gist of what you're talking about, and it might be because I've missed something further up in the chat, and so, like I say, I do apologise. I'm not out to upset anybody. Unlike like I was saying, unlike 18 months ago or 12 or 13 months ago when I didn't give a rat's ass about if I upset anybody, because I always had that thing was, well, if they don't like it, they don't have to piss and watch, do they? Yeah. But now I do tend to have this little thing at the back of my head that says, no, you shouldn't be saying that. So I've been, they say that you can't teach an old dog, new tricks. Well, I can honestly tell you can teach an old, smooth, suave, sophisticated, good-looking man new stuff, and it's great. Oh, alternative news, yeah, Tom. That's what we were on about earlier on, wasn't it? So yeah, I get the gist. It's but like I say, I don't watch any other news. So and half the time, some of the people on these thousands of bloody news channels have got that all come out with the same shite. You've got that chubby git who used to be a politician. What was his name? Him with the little balls. Oh, Ed Balls, that was his name. Yeah, he's on, isn't he? Well, I could throw an hammer at the TV when I see him on. And then there's quite a few like that, isn't there? Yeah, there's quite a few on these alternative channels. So anyway, they've got to do something, I suppose, just to eke out their life, keep them in the manner they've come accustomed to, because they'll have been earning an arm and a leg and ripping us off like chocolate dolls, and then of course all he'll have is his bloody pension. Right. Yeah, Anne's all right, but she's got a little bit over the top, hasn't she? Now, she used to be quite good, but she's got a little bit over the top. I'm putting myself up here because I can see myself over here on the channel that's that you can see, and I'm all over the place. Now, I don't recall doing that. Yeah, well, apparently, Tom, and I don't know if it's true, and I'm not saying it's a lie, but apparently there's something like 140 people, or not people, press people been killed in Gaza. Now, it shouldn't happen. They've got a big thing there says press. You might not like it, but it doesn't mean you have to blow their fucking head off. Yeah, Paul. Guy Fawkes. Now, he was a laugh, wasn't he? He was a bit of a thunder flash. his ideas went up in a proper smoke. Yeah. So yeah, Tom, these bloody drones have got a lot to answer for, haven't they? Oh, I've got fucking emails coming in by the dozen now. What's happening? My email system's gone silly. But yeah, anyway, folks, I do appreciate, I've enjoyed talking to you. And I do apologise because I went missing once or twice. And if you were sat in the background and not listening, you'd have thought, oh, God, what's happened here? You'd have been sending round the paramedics. So anyway, it's come to 8 o'clock-ish, a little bit past. And you know what happens at 8. You know, I live long and prosper. I do enjoy the company. And I enjoy doing the hour. So it's, don't forget, down the bottom, yes, no, or leave a comment. Even better if you leave a comment because I can answer it. And TTFM, I'll be around tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, same channel. Bye.